Home inspectors can't actually tell you what's wrong with the house, and most buyers don't know why. Let me explain. A home inspector is not a licensed contractor, not a licensed plumber, or licensed HVAC, not a licensed electrician, or a licensed roofer. And you may be surprised when you hear this, but the home inspector is not a structural engineer. So when you hire a home inspector and they find something, literally anything, all you're going to see in the report is recommend further evaluation by a licensed professional. That's it. That's their job. They flag it, pass it off, and then you're left with the question of, do I hire the professional to go look? To me, in my logical brain, it kind of just makes sense to go to the professional anyways. So you don't have to pay a home inspector just to also pay the professional. Now here is what makes it even worse. Most home inspectors follow the exact same structure. They use the same software and generate pretty much the same report. It's a template. So when you talk to somebody and they're gonna charge $600 for a home inspection, or somebody that charges $450 for a home inspection, just know they're probably using the same software. Sure, you may be paying for someone that's more experienced, but again, keep in mind, they don't have the license to tell you the actual problems. At the end of the home inspection, you'll get a PDF report with pictures of what's wrong technically and color coded, and it looks very organized and professional. But the one thing that's really missing from the report is how serious the problems are and how much it's going to cost to actually fix. And obviously it's not going to tell you if you need to walk away from the deal or not. It basically just tells you, in my opinion, I think something's wrong right there. So in my opinion, what should you actually do? If you're serious about buying a home or an investment property or whatever it is, don't just hire a home inspector and call it done. Hire the specialist directly. When viewing the home, before you're in contract, if the roof already looks questionable, hire a roof inspector, a certified roofer. If there's any signs of electrical issues when you're walking through the house, maybe turning on the light switch, some aren't working, whatever, hire a licensed electrician to do an inspection. If the HVAC has cat shit and dog piss on it and bird feathers hanging out of it, you should probably pay a licensed HVAC person to inspect it to ensure that it's actually going to work. Or even older homes that feel like they're like sliding off the mountain or whatever it is. If you feel you need to get a structural engineer involved so you have peace of mind, that is absolutely okay, I promise you. And yes, that means you're going to spend more money up front. And it is a gamble because if it doesn't work out, you don't get that money back. But on the other hand, you're about to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a home. So spending an extra $300 to $500 to get actual real answers from someone that is actually licensed is, in my opinion, probably one of the smartest moves you could do when you buy a home. Now, I'm not saying home inspections are useless. A good inspector will give you a solid overview of the home. They can catch things that you would never notice when you're just walking through the home. And if you're buying a good quality home that's actually taken care of, a home inspection might be enough. Don't ask me what a good quality home is, because you'll know when you walk in. You'll basically say, damn, these people take care of their home. They'll talk about upgrades they've been doing, not just, putting a countertop in a kitchen to make more money, but more like upgrading the piping and things of that nature. But if you're buying an older home or a fixer or any of that nature, look at the home inspection not as the finish line, but the starting point. And once you do that, then you can understand if you need to bring more people in so you can get a better, clearer answer. The buyers that don't get burned treat the home inspection as a checklist of what to further investigate, not just a green light to close. You have to know the difference. And if your agent is telling you not to do additional inspections because it might kill the deal, that, my friend, is a red flag, because the right deal will survive your due diligence.